Alrighty guys, well, we're sitting here opening day. I'm going to do a quick little video over our strategies on hunting opening day. Number one is going to be, you really got to watch that weather, and especially in your morning hunts. If you got a really warm time period there, I hardly won't ever hunt in the morning until I get those big cold fronts. Now every once in a while you will get a great opening day there in the 40s 30s, and take advantage of that. And if you're able to get in there and hunt, don't hunt over food there in the morning, because typically a lot of your deer will be out there feeding, but try to get between that bedding area and that food source, and that should work out good for catching those bucks in the morning coming back off the food plot or whatever you guys got, agriculture fields, back into the bedding. Now one thing you got to really keep in mind is typically in the early season, those bucks generally are already back in their beds by the time you even enter the woods. But if you run your cellular trail cameras, either using the Tacticams or the Cuddyback system, that will really let you establish a good pattern of those bucks and be able to get a good game plan. Now if you do get yourself into a great evening spot over food or on the way to food, and again, you've got a good deer to go after and hunt, or you're going after and shooting some does, that's great. But I tend to only hunt evening times, early season, unless I have those cold fronts. And when I do hunt, I try to hunt over a lot of the food sources or on the way to the food sources. If I've got a rock solid entry and exit route over one of my redneck blinds, then I'm going to go ahead and hunt that blind over that food. And you should be able to go in and out successfully without busting any deer, or tree stand wise. Just make sure that your entry, your exit, your thermals are all taken into consideration in regards to your hunt, as well as your entry and exit game plan, and you should produce a rock solid successful hunt there. So after that, the other things I'll be looking for is water. Early season is typically pretty warm, so if you've got a pond or a creek or even a water hole there that you're able to get established there, that's another good alternative, especially up on top of the ridge tops. Now once you get into that October time frame, when they start really hunting a little bit later, focus on those acorns. Typically I think this year is actually going to be a really good acorn year, and I've been over in Missouri hunting some, and it's worked out very well in regards to getting out there, finding those acorns, establishing that that tree location, and hunting from there. So again, just kind of keep that in mind on your opening day. If it's warm in the mornings, try not to hunt that unless you got a deer that you're absolutely positive you can get out there and harvest. Hunt those evenings, get in and out successfully there, as well as playing the wind, thermals, and your entry, exit, and during your hunt. And I think that you'll find that very successful. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature, and best luck on your upcoming hunt.